with this question, we want to think about it first and foremost as an SAT question where maybe some strategies are going to help us out. So before you start diving in and trying to figure out what topic this is about and what math you're going to need to do, take a bigger picture approach and notice what you're given. You're given in the choices 4 equations, right? And you're given a chart that is supposed to be X and Y coordinates, points. So if we have points and we have equations, hopefully you've seen enough of my videos to know that we're supposed to plug points into equations. That's a strategy that works in lots of different situations. And in this situation, it's a little weird because normally the points that we're plugging in have numbers, right? It wouldn't be A or 3A, it would be like 1 and 3. So this is a little bit different. But if we have faith in the strategies, we're going to find that these little differences don't matter. That's what makes the strategy so useful, is they're versatile. They work on lots of different cases, and it's more just about recognizing what you're given and less about the specifics of the question. So points and equations, let's plug them in as we're instructed. So what would we do here? Well, we would take choice A, and we basically just substitute. I'm going to take the easiest point because I'm lazy and focus on X being A and Y being 0. So if I took choice A, right, what would happen? Well, A goes in for X, and then 0 goes in for Y. And now we just solved. Does that actually make sense? Well, that would be A plus 0 is equal to A. And yeah, that works, right? A plus 0 is just A. So we have to check everything though, because this 0 especially makes me nervous because 0 can cause lots of problems. It doesn't mean I made a mistake picking it. It just means, well, we got to be thorough. It might cause a problem. Let's see. So let's try choice B. I'll write it out here. So X is still A and Y is still 0. Well, this isn't true, right? A plus 0 is not going to equal 5A. That doesn't make any sense algebraically. So that gets rid of this choice. Actually, let's just cross it out like that. So that's no good. Choice C, 2 times A minus 0 is equal to negative 5A. Well, again, this 0 is making my life so easy. I know that 2A does not equal negative 5A. Those are just different values, right? So this also doesn't work. And D, same thing. 2A minus 0 equals 7A. No, 2A does not equal 7A. Well, these are both problems. And so just like that, with picking the laziest choice, I found an answer on a very hard question. Number 23, we're in the hard section of the test. And I think the reason that this is categorized as a hard question is a lot of people look at this and just kind of freeze up. It's very different from the kinds of questions you see in school. Or they try to be too mathematical about it and figure out the value of A and do this whole thing with equations. Like, it doesn't matter. Just plug the points in and see what happens. A lot of times your answers are going to fall away. If for some reason multiple answers worked, that's okay. Well, I've got 2 other points. I would just plug those in instead. And if I really wanted to check choice A, I could do the same thing with these other points, right? So 3A and negative A should work. Let's squeeze that in here. And choice A, 3A plus 2 times negative A is equal to A. 3A minus 2A is A. Check. So this point also works. And then if I go to this point, that would be 5A plus 2 times negative 2A is equal to A. And 5A minus 4A is also equal to A. So there you go. That's more proof. I didn't need to do that, but I'm just showing you it still works. It doesn't matter which point we would have picked. We're going to get our answer no matter what. So plug points into equations. I cannot stress that enough. If you see points, you see equations, your first thought should not be, I'm going to solve this with algebra. Your first thought should be, can I plug those points in and let's just see what happens. That's a good way to move quickly through SAT questions that are hard.